Well, hello everyone, Larry back with you again, and what I'm going to be doing today is a couple of things. I'm going to move some of the cedar that I had left over from the project in the previous video out into the greenhouse so that I can let it be drying a little bit more. I just really like having that around so that if I have a project or two that might require the cedar, I can use that in it. So I moved that out into the greenhouse so it could be drying. And then secondly, in a previous video, you notice that we were talking about the oil pressure sensor on Fergus here, and did a little test on the oil pressure itself, and the gauge showed that the oil pressure was good. I have heard from some comments that possibly after this engine warms up, and I don't know if it's a matter of expansion and contraction or what have you on the inside of the engine itself, but after it does warm up and is under a load, some mentioned that possibly the oil pressure can drop during times like that. I got the new oil pressure sensor, sending unit, whatever, in, and so we're going to get it installed today, and just over the course of time we'll see if that alleviates the problem that we're having with that oil pressure light coming on. So let's get started. Thank you for joining the channel. Be sure to give us a thumbs up if you like the video. As always, leave a comment down below, share it with a friend, and please don't forget to subscribe. So come on, let's take care of a couple or three things today on this video. I believe this unit is a 1 inch, takes this 1 inch socket, so let's see, I believe so. Wiggling this terminal back and forth, and I couldn't get it, by bending it, I couldn't get it in the 15/16 socket, so I had to come back with it a little bit. Maybe I didn't bend it too much. So we'll see if we can get this started in here, and just see if we can just barely get this on enough to get this tightened. once it gets in there to a point, it doesn't want to stay on the bolt or the sensor, and there's not enough room then to. I believe we're just going to have to see if that will work until I maybe can get a 15/16 deep well to use on it. See if we can get it plugged back in. Okay. Gonna see if I can get this oil that leaked out dried off here enough to kind of keep an eye on this and see if, make sure that we don't have a leak to develop until I can get a 15/16 deep well socket to finish tightening. Let's crank up now and see if we get any kind of the height over here and lower it over here if I can. I don't know how much I'll be able to do since I've got the trees. There may be some roots in here. And at the same time, hopefully we'll get some heat on the engine. We can see if this oil pressure light should come on. Well, there you have it, folks. I did quite a bit more after the video of grading and grooming of that road that I was working on down there. I think I took Fergus through the time that in the past this indicator light, the oil pressure indicator light, has been coming on, and I saw nothing today. There was no flicker, no lights coming on, nothing. So I am going to assume that it was the oil pressure sending unit that was maybe going bad and giving me those false readings. I hope that's the case. Anyway, I did do quite a bit more and it never did come on. So I finished grading and grooming that little road that I was working on. I took Little John down there and also used Little John to pack it down some, and it turned out pretty good. What I was doing was eliminating some of the angle of that hillside so that when I come around with slabs or something with Little John, the road will basically be level coming around there. On this place of ours here, basically everything is on a hillside, so I was trying to create a flatter surface to come around on, and again just to try to take out any of that margin of error as far as rolling any of my tractors or equipment over. But thank you for joining us on St. Nick's Farms today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a great day, and certainly I want to, as always, ask you to please be sure to subscribe to the channel. That means a lot if you will do that. If you're a first-time visitor to the channel, be sure to, let's see, I think it probably is down here. Hit that little subscribe button and ring the bell so you get future notifications of when we're on the channel. And if you would, leave a comment, share it with a friend as always. So again, folks, thank you so much. Have a good one. This is Larry for St. Nick's Farms, and everybody have a great one. Bye-bye, everybody. See ya.